this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm the Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the Mattel 12-inch Suicide Squad Harley Quinn action figure. And these little banks are getting in the way. Okay, there we go. So there she is. So here's a look at the box before we open it up. And you can see there's a picture of her from the movie, Margaret Robbie. How do you say her name? Margot Robbie something.
I think it's Margot Robbie?
Whatever. I'm too drunk to think right now. But there's pretty much the same picture on the side, but you can see more of her. And there's the little logo for the movie. And on the back, you can see the other people you can get. And they had a ton of Harley and a ton of him, Deadshot. But I don't think they had him. He must not be out yet.
No, they had a little figure of him.
Yeah, but in the jacket.
Only one.
They had the one on the silver jacket. It's the one Fu has got. And on the side, there's no picture. The top of this says Multiverse, because this is the Multiverse series, I guess. And I didn't notice this before. It's kind of weird. It says, for the adult collector. Adult, not adult. I don't know why I said adult. But, yeah. Okay, let's open it up. So Zombie Cat looked it up, and it is Margot Robbie. She was right. I always read it in my head, and it just looked like Margaret or something. Margaret, I don't know.
Margaret, probably, because it has a T on the end.
Yeah. But Margot, I don't know. She just doesn't look like a Margot to me. Nobody looks like a Margot to me. Doesn't even sound like it should be a name.
I knew a Margot in high school, and she was a dick.
Was it her?
No.
No. Okay, well, this figure's like, I looked it over a little bit already, and it's got a couple good things about it, and a couple bad things about it. And it's not like Hot Toys, obviously, and it's not like super extremely detailed, but it's still fairly decent. Like, I like it the way it looks overall, it's just, it has some problems. Main thing I noticed when I seen this was I thought they did a really shitty job on her, like, leggings.
They didn't paint the fishnet, first of all.
First, I didn't even know there was fishnet sculpted on there, but very, very tiny. I don't know if you can even see it on camera. Yeah, I think it's showing up. It's sculpted on there a little bit, but they didn't paint it. They just painted her legs like a darker color. Like she's got either different color skin or nylons on her or something. But some of the things I like about it, I think they did a really good job on her jacket and shirt. And especially her face, I think looks really good for this kind of a figure. I mean, it's not like a super duper figure, but for the price, I think that's a pretty good face.
Yeah.
And I didn't even notice in any of the previews or nothing that it said rotten on her face. But I guess it does. So some of the other details are kind of like okay. Like they did these spikes and studs on her belts, and they got the spikes on her wrist. And they're kind of cheap looking, but they're alright. That's pretty cool there. The design in the back, they did a pretty nice job on.
She's got kind of a funny shaped butt.
Yeah. Not a very nice butt. But that's what happens with these kind of figures. Now originally I ordered on Toys R Us online the 6-inch version of this figure. And then I actually seen it in store before I got it. And I didn't like it because her neck was humongous. It was weird. Like this, they put this collar on her and just made her neck look gigantic.
Well, it kind of, on the little figure, it kind of like blended into her neck and just looked freakish.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to do a review of that, but I'm going to take it back after because I don't want it. But I do like this one. I seen that there at the store and I'm like, that was not too bad. I like that one.
It did kind of mess up her leg tattoo too. There's little dribblies underneath.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Some dribblies there. But based on the way they're upside down, I guess that's supposed to mean she tattooed that onto herself while maybe waiting in prison or something. All about her obsession with the Joker. So that's cool they put that on there, I guess. Let me tell you a secret, spelled wrong. But yeah. Trying to make her look like she's insane, which she's supposed to be a little bit insane. But
I like the way her knees look when you bend her knees.
That looks pretty. Mm-hmm. It's got some crazy looking boots though. They're like tennis shoes turned into like boots turned into high heels. It's weird.
Sometimes crazy boots are like, whoa, those are crazy cool. These are just crazy like, what the fuck is on your feet?
I don't know, I kind of like them.
I just think they're fucking weird.
They are weird.
My thing is, I don't get the hole in the front.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It's for air circulation.
I think it's for reduced functionality.
Maybe. I think they picked like a really good person to play her. I haven't seen the movie yet, but based on the trailers, I think she's going to do a pretty good job. I'm also glad that she's not using the annoying accent, too.
Yeah, I was never really a fan of that accent.
Me neither. Some people are, but I never liked it. I like the shirt, too. Daddy's Little Monster. She definitely never wore anything like that before. That said anything like that, but someone's probably going to say, yes, she did, in this one comic. Like, oh, shut up. That I know of, she's never worn anything like this before. And, I mean, it does kind of remind me of, like, maybe a version of her outfit from the Arkham games, because they really switched up her outfit in those games. But I like her crazy jacket. It is a little weird with Joker and Harley in this movie. They both got, like, a bling thing going on. Like, she's got her, like, little golden finger thing and all kinds of gold all over her. And the tattoos, and a ridiculous amount of earrings, which I just now noticed. Look at all them earrings. And there's a couple on the side. She comes with one accessory, which is this baseball bat. And it says good night on it. And it's got some handle wrap. If you look closely, you can see there's like wood grain sculpted into it. It's not really painted very much though. It's basically just 3 colors, white, red, and the bat color. No shading or nothing.
You can see in the picture the handle has like some crazy design on it. A picture from the movie.
Yeah. So that's one thing. If they come out with a Hot Toys version of her, which I'm sure they will, since Hot Toys said they were going to come out with figures from this movie, and I don't see how they can miss her, then it'll probably have all those designs and everything on it. But
you can't really compare this to Hot Toys.
No, I'm just saying. She also has this gun, but it doesn't come out. It's stuck in her jacket, just sculpted in there. As for the paint, like parts of it, like the decals or little, like that kind of stuff, they did a really good job on. Like Daddy's Little Monster, it looks really good, and the property of the Joker and all that looks pretty good there. Paint on her face looks good. Well, one thing about the paint on the face is there's an odd skin color. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it's got almost like a grayish hint to it.
Yeah, it looks like she's maybe a part zombie. But it's not that noticeable. But did a good job on the fading of like the makeup. The fading on here looks pretty good. It doesn't just stop. It like kind of fades into her hair. That's alright, I guess, to put it up there. The tattoos are just... I mean, they look sloppy, but I think they're kind of supposed to look sloppy because she like did it herself. They painted these pretty decently, but it's just simple. Looks like maybe they should have painted these rivets and stuff. There's not much shading anywhere though, like this jacket, and I don't know. There's not a whole lot of shading at all. It's basically very cartoony looking. But for what it is, I think the paint's alright. Other than that mess up down there. Unless we watch a movie and she has mess ups down there, but I don't think that happens when you do tattoos. And the sculpt is mostly alright, I think, on the upper body. The head and the torso, or the upper body part of the torso is good. Then this right here just looks bad, and that's because of the articulation, I think.
I think the only thing on the torso is where the gun goes under her jacket is a little bit messy.
Yeah, it is a little bit. They did a good job sculpting these boots, I think.
I don't get why they did that to her butt.
Yeah.
Like this, if this part right here was not so flat, it would look 10 times better. Look at it from the side. Why is it so flat?
Maybe she has a flat butt.
I don't know. It looks weird.
Well, let's go over articulation. Now, this reminds me of the Star Wars Hasbro 12-inch figures.
The walkie-talkies?
Yeah. But this has a little more articulation than they do. It also costs a little more than them too. But still, the articulation on this isn't too bad. It's better than, I'd say, the average action figure. And I can spin at the wrist. Spin around at the head. I can't look up and down, but I can spin. I can spin at the waist.
You can do Exorcist.
Yeah. And then really nice articulation at the hip area. Then at the knees, just a single joint. Doesn't spin or anything. And nothing spins down here, so the legs are good here, but down here they're pretty simple. So the articulation is okay on this. It's not like a Marvel's Legends figure or anything, but it's alright. So there she is next to some 6-inch Harley figures, because I don't really have any other Harley figures to compare it to. Just 6 inches. Well, I do have this one. This one that Fu sent me. It's a little pop, mini pop figure. Little keychain version. Ah! But it's even from the same movie. She don't stand up because of her chain. But there you can see some alternate versions of her outfit. I read something that they almost went with their classic outfit, but decided not to. They said it might appear in Suicide Squad 2 if they do one. Which that'd be kind of cool to see it, maybe.
Yeah.
But it is a little cartoony. So maybe, they said maybe in a flashback you might see it. That would make more sense. Almost forgot about two of my other Harleys. The Arkham Knight Harley, which also comes with a bat, which has like the stripy painting on it. And also the original animated series version of Harley Quinn, which I've never opened this one yet. I don't know why I haven't opened it. I will someday. Move back, Phasma. Oh, fuck your gun. Shut up. That was pissing me off. So there she is next to a couple of the Hasbro 12-inch figures, which this really reminds me of them, like I was saying. Like the detail is kind of the same. They're like kind of good, but kind of cheap. The articulation's less than like the Black Series, but they're still decent for the price. But yeah, they do kind of look like they're somewhat in scale, sort of. So I like this figure, but also it does have some problems. But still, for what it is, it's alright. It's like one of them things where I'm not gonna be like, ooh, I love this, amazing! But it's okay. Especially, like I said, the torso and up, I think is good. Just don't look at the waist and the legs as much. But at least her neck isn't gigantic. It's a little big, but not as bad as a 6-inch figure.
I like the figure. I say she's decent. I prefer more traditional looking black and red Harley.
Yeah.
Even if it's different outfits, I like the black and red. But
Yep.
I'm excited about this movie.
It does look pretty cool. I hope it turns out cool. I haven't seen Batman vs. Superman, but I heard it was a letdown. So, hopefully this one's not a letdown.
Well, I was never interested in that one, but we won't get started on that.
Alright, well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching, and go to bed.
Oh, look, it's Catwoman. Where's your buddy, huh? Where's your buddy the bat? He's not here, is he? Well, I brought my buddy. He's also a bat. Oh, look at that. What do you think of that, Catwoman? You ain't gonna recover from this one. Mr. J's gonna take me back after he hears about this. Yeah, run! Run, Catwoman! Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna tell Mr. J.
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it!